Yeah, there it is.
Oh my god.
I didn't miss that.
You can turn
Didn't
him,
miss
like, all
that.
the way down.
Ugh, rage. All I feel is rage within this body of mine for this creature.
He's a good
This
creature, though.
He's a good little creature, but he is a creature made of code and metal and not flesh and bone, and so I hate him.
You hate robots?
I hate robots that I actually don't know where I don't hate robots. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know.
Welcome to the App Shack. Richard hates robots. He's
Yeah.
gonna be the first to go in the uprising.
Yeah, welcome to Yapcheck. Actually, I might, and that might be okay.
You don't wanna deal with the aftermath?
I don't wanna deal with the aftermath. If it's anything like the AI that's been happening a lot, where it's like AI uses everywhere, I'm good. I'm okay.
But you can go onto character AI and talk to your favorite characters, such as Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, okay, first off, if I was a Christian in any way, I could just do that anyway. It's called praying, and B,
I don't think he talks back and does a
I
sick
don't
kickflip.
okay, that's fair. He would if I was insane, and seeing him in my eyes, um, or just on, like, a fuck ton of drugs.
Yes, drug Jesus.
Drug Jesus, no,
Don't drug Jesus, just
don't drug
see Jesus
Jesus.
on drugs.
Yeah. Don't get on drugs, kids. Stay safe. Don't do drugs, but, if you're above 21, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You live your own life.
Follow your local laws.
Yeah. Well,
Follow
laws are
Santa Claus.
laws are threats made by the have you seen that, really popular Dimension 20 clip?
I have 0 idea what you're talking about, and I think it
Okay,
makes it a little better.
okay, so it's I'm gonna explain it now but the people who know are gonna, like, tell me I'm explaining it terribly, but that's okay. Um, so Dimension 20, they are doing this is from, like, a D&D campaign they play, and there's a family of, anarchist halflings, basically, but they're all really nice, like, it's, like, almost Minnesota-esque people like, niceness for these people, and then they, like, go and break the characters, like, that who are the player characters out of jail, and the guy's like, "Laws are threats made by the predetermined socioeconomic." He, like, goes into a whole rant, and it's the best thing ever, and there's, like it's really good. Anyway,
Interesting.
yeah.
Richard,
Yes.
guess what I did last night?
What did you do last night?
One of my local theaters was doing a double feature for Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla
Oh my god.
and Terror of Mechagodzilla, and I got very drunk
Oh.
because it's one of the movie theaters where you can buy hard ciders and stuff.
Ooh.
And I sat there with my little awestruck cider and I watched Godzilla.
That's so nice and
Well,
fun.
it was really funny because it's in Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla when he's about. Okay, so the whole thing is Mechagodzilla is dressed as Godzilla at first, so everyone's like, "Why is Godzilla doing this? He's supposed to be a good guy." And he
Uh,
goes to like hit
yes.
a building, and right before he hit it, someone in the crowd just went, "Yeah!" And everybody started fucking cracking up. It was so good. It was such a good
Oh
crowd.
my god. That sounds awesome. I need to
You
go out to the theater. I need to go do things.
you need to go out in general, touch grass,
I do. I touch grass a lot, actually.
touch more.
I do. I need to touch more grass. I can do it now that we have daylight savings time, which
Yes.
sucks slightly
Why?
because, well, because have to do math again. To so, for example, I have like a D&D campaign that I play with a couple guys, and
Uh,
yeah, and we play on Sunday mornings for me, and um so with the time change, I have to redo the math on what time I'm supposed to set my alarm for to get up to go play D&D. And I was off by an hour this morning, so we didn't actually end up playing D&D. We just sat there and talked about colleges and going to Tokyo and Japan. So, it was still nice. We still hung out, which is good. But I got made fun of because over the weekend, I panic dyed my hair blonde, and, it's like an itch in my
uh,
soul. I'm like, "The
I've
sun
been there.
is warm." Yeah, I'm like, "The weather has gone above 60 degrees for a continuous amount of time. I need to go blonde."
Okay, so here it was warm for 2 days. 2 days. 2 days was all I got. 2 days was fine. I was fine with it. But those two
Mhm.
days made my allergies go fucking insane.
Oh, no.
It was like the middle of day two, and I started feeling stuffy, and I was like, "You've got to be fucking kidding me! Just let me enjoy this, please." But
I
no.
think I think last time I had, like, an allergic reaction, not like an allergic reaction, but, like, my nose got stuffed all up and I wasn't having a good time. It was like, it was technically, like, 3 weeks ago, and, uh, I had gotten Chinese takeout, and I had gotten beef lo mein, and then it was, like, 3 in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, the roof of my mouth is really itchy. I'm probably fine." But I'm gonna drink a lot of water and go to bed anyway. And I wake up the next morning and it hurts to swallow and my nose is stuffed up. And I'm like, oh no, something's happened to me. I'm like,
Something
oh
got me.
dear. Yeah. So I was like sniffly and felt terrible for the next like half of a week.
Yeah, I couldn't taste anything for a while because I was so congested, and we had a barbecue at work,
Oh no.
and it was
That's
really nice.
awful.
They made like we have a grill at work, so they were like, "Oh, we got burgers and stuff," and we bought like fried fish from the store.
Huh.
And someone was like, "Oh, how's the fish?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know."
How's the fish? I don't know, man.
But it's
I
like,
I got no taste buds.
but I'm just sitting there stuffed up, so it's like, I don't know.
Oh god. Ugh.
It was a good time.
Mhm.
Highly recommend for everyone.
Highly recommend fried fish when congested.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, beast.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
God, that's so fucking funny. I can't do it anymore. I'm just like I'm every weekend I'm like, I'm totally gonna be able to like sit down and work on my homework and everything. And then like 6 o'clock rolls around and everybody piles into the VC and I'm like, one little pop in to say hi wouldn't hurt, and then
And you're there until 1 a.m.
I look up and smash cut to it's midnight, and I have work in the morning.
Yep.
Uh, I need to s
Gotta
I need
love it.
yeah, I need to stop. Wait, I need to stop.
No, I do
But
the same thing because like every now and again, someone will be like, "Do you want to play a game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll play for a little while." And then I'm like, "Oh, it's 2 a.m. and I have to work."
yeah,
Whoops.
oopsie. It's really great. I love doing it. Alright. I've been doing that recently when I need to make, like a spike in whatever I'm recording.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
just being
easier to see
loud
from
because
afar.
there's like yeah, because there's like a spike. It's really funny.
That was good.
Oh, thank you. I forgot that we hadn't talked about it beforehand. Anyway, um,
How's life been? We haven't done this in a while.
yeah, we really haven't done this in a while. Shit got wild.
Did
I've
it?
done a whole, yeah, well, I've done a whole semester of college, basically, since we haven't done this.
Oh, it has been a minute then.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, the last time we did this, I had my air
Yeah.
conditioner running. So yeah,
Mhm.
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, and I had a shitty mic. Hopefully that's better.
It is
Mhm. I got a fancy little headphone mic for Christmas.
for
So
Halloween.
I know. I was about to say Halloween, and I was like, "Nope. Halloween is not the time you get gifts."
Dude, I went trick or treating and someone just put it in my little gift bag. I love it.
Yeah. Man, I fucking miss dressing up and going trick or treating.
What's stopping you from doing it now?
Um, the fact that I live with my parents currently and everybody in my neighborhood knows how old I am.
So that's why you dress up. No one will know who you are.
No one will know who I am. Certainly not the people who've seen me dress up for the past 18 years.
Listen, Richard,
No.
next Halloween, you're gonna put
Mhm.
on the Miku costume and you're gonna go trick or
No.
treating.
No. I'm never letting anybody I know who knows me in real life see that thing.
Wait,
My brother my
what
brother's good enough. That's it.
what if I dress up as Miku with you and we go trick or treating together?
That would help.
Okay. We can hold hands. It'll be
We
okay.
can hold hands. It'll be fine. Ugh. No. Well, actually, will we be in no, we won't. I was gonna see, because we might
I don't
San
think
Diego,
so.
October. But no, we won't. I got my math wrong.
That'd be really funny if we were though.
It would be hilarious because I'd make everybody dress up. I'd
Yes.
be like, "We're all going to wear a costume and we're gonna have fun."
We are all Halloween. Thank you.
Yep. Ugh. You know how many Mikus there would be? So many. Because everyone would be like, "It'd be
Oh,
as funny."
we would
Uh,
all be Miku. It
we
would
would
be
all be
Fortnite all
Miku.
over again.
Yes. Speaking of, I I really kind of regret making that bet with Kai, where where if he gets me to play Fortnite with him before our trip, then I will play Fortnite with him on the trip.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's not that it's not that he's not trying. It's just that it's like Fortnite, Fortnite, and I'm like, I don't no, no, I'm good. But I also, am an older brother and am not susceptible to peer pressure. So
it's okay. I only got Fortnite to play the music whatever Jamboree Jubilee
yes,
and they just added Through the Fire and Flames, but it's a lot easier than it was on Guitar Hero and I'm kind of disappointed. But anyway,
because you're a rhythm gamer.
I am.
Yeah, so gross.
You want to
Ah,
fucking fight?
no, you'd take
Okay,
me down. You'd take me down in a heartbeat. I'm afraid of you.
good.
Oh, it's really funny because all of you are going to be in my car, and that's going to be a very interesting time
Oh,
because you and Whoops are I feel like going to be the first to resort to violence in any capacity, and I'm going to have to figure out how to get on top of my car.
oh, we haven't really done this since I took my really terrible city trip of
Oh, Yeah, you never told me about it.
Yeah, well, first, this is how it segues into this. I threatened a man in the subway, but we'll get to that.
You what? We'll get to it? I feel
Maybe.
like okay.
No, it was a miserable day. It was so fucking cold. It was like 10 degrees out, and we didn't really like stop anywhere to
Mhm.
warm up or anything.
Mhm.
I'm realizing I'll tell you the story afterwards.
Okay.
Because I don't know who's listening, but it was it was not a fun trip. It was very cold. Feet owied.
Feet, owie. Oh, I have shit circulation. Like, literally, my feet are always cold. I started sleeping in socks because my feet are always cold.
I'm just anemic. There's nothing I can do about it except
Yeah.
eat blocks of iron.
Mm. I'm not anemic anymore, is the thing. Like, my iron is fine, you know? I used to be really anemic because I worked out all the time, and then I
Mhm.
never ate anything because I was like, I need to be so toned and worked out, and so I was just anemic and would stand up and pass out after I stopped working out. Anyway, we fixed it. It's been fixed. Um, I yeah, I took a lot of iron supplements freshman year of college. Uh,
I can't take them. They gross me out so fucking bad because they just taste like you bit your tongue and you're bleeding everywhere.
yeah, my problem was is that I liked to drink orange juice all the time, and I had to switch out what I was drinking. And so I just
Mm.
started drinking chocolate milk.
I love orange juice.
It was so great. I can't. I'm so like they never tell you that like citrus. You can't have citrus when you're on medication because it makes it not as effective. Or at least
Yeah.
they never told me. Or they maybe
No.
told me, but I didn't hear it or wasn't listening, and so it never like lodged itself in its place in my brain.
Have you ever had pineapple orange juice?
I don't have pineapple juice in general, so no.
Well, no, it's like I forget. I think it's a Minute Maid thing. I think Minute Maid does it, or like it might be Simply Orange, one of those brands. But
Mm.
it's just pineapple orange juice, and it's a life changer.
Hmm. Interesting.
It's so
I
fucking good.
I have a weird thing with bromeliads. Like,
You would.
well, I don't like plants. I don't like eating plants that try to eat me back, which is why I don't like pineapple. Um,
Where?
okay. Um, but also they're an abomination of a berry. And have you seen the way they grow? They look like somebody just put a bunch of pineapples on the ground and were like, "Yeah, that's how pineapples grow." No. No. Have you seen the way pineapples grow? It's
Yes, I
terrible.
have. I have, but they still taste so good.
Ugh, they make
Ah!
me they make me itchy.
Well, fucking man up. I don't know.
Uh, Man up, excuse you.
Man up and eat a
Excuse you.
goddamn pineapple.
Ugh, fine.
Thank you.
Fine. When I go to the hospital because I've had an allergic reaction to the pineapple, I'll call you and be like, "I manned up. Now I'm dying. What do you want from me?"
I'll give
Ugh,
you a solid pat on the back.
thank you. That's
And
that's all I work towards is a good solid pat on the back and someone who
and
tells me they love me.
the get well soon card that ironically
It
has
was
a pineapple on it.
ugh, terrible.
That's why you
Mm,
keep me around.
yeah, that is. I need people to call me on my bullshit.
You need people to tell you to eat pineapple.
Yeah, I need people to tell me to eat stupid foods.
It's not stupid.
It is stupid. It's so yellow.
So?
Wait, look, a banana is yellow on the outside, but it's not as yellow on the inside. So it's like, why is it still so yellow on the inside?
A pineapple isn't yellow on the outside.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit.
It's
It's like,
yellow and green.
so?
It's What do you mean so?
Oh my god. This motherfucker hates The Simpsons. Hating
Uh,
yellow, Jesus.
yeah, that's me. I hate cheese too. I hate yellow cheese.
You would.
Is there any cheese that's actually yellow, or is it just all orange?
American cheese is yellow.
Is it? Because American
Yeah.
cheese looks like it's orange.
No, like, I think American cheese is the only cheese that's yellow because it's not real.
I, g- I guess.
It's very.
It just looks so orange. Like when you sit it next to like an orange, it's like a couple shades lighter than orange, but it still looks orange.
No, I could see that more with like cheddar, but American cheese is definitely yellow. I worked in a deli for like a year.
Okay. Schlatt moment.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry. It's all that man talks about, man. He's like, I was blue collar. I worked in the freezer of a deli for a year.
Listen, just because I'm from New York and just because I worked in a deli,
Does
that's
not
it.
mean no, that's very clear because I actually like your content.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I'm sending this to
Oh,
him.
yeah, you should. Yeah,
You really
come on,
found your
bitch.
biggest hater.
Come on, bitch, fight me. Fight me outside. I will go to New York and I'll fight you outside of Wawa's. Fuck you.
We don't have Wawas here.
Do you not have
It's New
Wawa's?
York. No.
I don't know who has anything anymore. I spent most of my time in the Pacific Northwest and then I come back here and everything is different. Like
We could fight
I
outside of a Popeyes.
Popeyes, I can do that.
Cool.
I know Popeyes. Yeah.
I like
I
how
know
you
where
say you don't want to fight me because you're afraid of me, and then you're like, let's fight. Like, okay.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Schlatt. I would fight Schlatt. Let me get in the
Really?
creator clash. Let me get in the creator clash. I have a secret weapon that he doesn't know about, you know?
Can I know about it?
Yeah, you know about it.
What is it?
It's a I'm beeping this out. It's It's not gonna work.
Oh, yeah, you're so right. Richard Lollipop.
Thank you. Ugh. But yeah, you know my secret weapon. It's fine.
I do. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
so right.
Yeah, exactly. So like, it's fine. I'm also Southern, so if you just get me on bath salts, I'll be like insane.
If you get me on bath salts, I'll eat you.
Yeah, if you get me on bath salts, I'll eat your face. It's fine.
It's okay. It's a win-win for everyone.
It's a win-win for everybody. I kill Schlatt, and then everyone puts me down like the dog I am.
Old Yeller.
Oh no. They made me watch that movie in school.
God,
Like, that was a day.
in school we watched the Romeo and Juliet movie where Romeo looks like Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
Yeah, so everyone just kept making High School Musical references.
We're all in this together. Ugh.
And at one part, he like walked away from the bed, but his whole ass was out, and I was like, "Come on, Troy, get your head in the game."
Oh my god. Yeah, I watched oh my god, I'm sorry. I remember I watched Old Yeller in elementary school, actually. That's going on the list of traumatizing movies that they played for you in elementary school because it was Fern Gully. Did you ever have to watch Fern Gully?
We didn't watch it in school.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know, this
but
explains a lot.
we had to watch it in school, so we watched Fern Gully. We watched we watched Toy Story 2, but specifically like we were watching it as like a good like half day thing. And so they cut us off like it was halfway through the half day, and so they cut us off immediately after they went in the incinerator. And so we were like, "Oh my god, they died."
That wasn't
Um,
2.
yeah, it was, wasn't it?
No, that
No,
was
it was
3.
3. It was
Yeah,
Toy Story.
it's 2 was when they were on the plane. That was like the big part of it.
Ah, yeah.
They were going
And
through the airport.
yeah. And the Barbie had like like a half doodle all over herself and
Can we
us yeah, what?
can we just talk about in Toy Story 2 that scene where the old man is cleaning up Woody?
Oh, I want somebody to do that to me. Like, I need somebody to do that to me.
I adore that scene with every fiber of my being. It's so peaceful, it's so relaxing. I love it.
Mhm. Like, if I ever became a little doll and my consciousness was, like, in it and I needed to be cleaned up, I was like, "Ah, I want that." I'm
Honestly,
good.
just do it to me now. Shove Q-tips in my eyes.
Yeah, that's
Like,
okay. Well,
do what you gotta.
ah,
What?
no, nothing. I just feel like that would be really painful. I like my eyes the way they are.
Uh, no. Blue-eyed motherfucker.
Hey, they I'm sorry, did I hear miso?
Yeah, she's yelling.
Hello, miso.
She
Ugh,
looked up at me and was like, "Huh?
ah.
Hi, Goober. Hi."
You know what? I'm now blonde and blue-eyed, so it's okay. We're okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
It's okay, I'm ginger and blue-eyed.
Ugh, yeah. It's really funny because, like, I don't know. I was gonna say something about how everybody hates my eyes because I give them the lead paint stare. I'm like, "Oh, wait, no, that makes me sound like a 40-year-old man." So
I mean, you are, but
hey!
no, I'm gonna follow up.
Okay.
But we have discussed I have terrifying blue eyes.
That is true. That is true. I did see that picture
Yeah.
with the escape room, and I went, "Oh, okay." Yeah. Ugh.
So, I think once people start seeing me for actual in person, they'll be like, "Oh,
Mhm, mhm,
scary."
mhm. Never mind.
No, continue.
I was gonna say something.
Continue.
I don't think it helps that you're gonna be short.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, cause like, imagine, like, you lead stare, but you're up. Like staring up instead of staring down, because you can look away when somebody's staring down at you, and it's, like, easier, but when just somebody's staring up at you, it's just, like, gravitational more. Like,
I'm a terrifying creature.
yeah.
Creature?
Creator?
Critter!
You're a creator.
I am.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh.
Ah, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I I gave myself a haircut the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, my hair has gotten to the point where it's, like, you know, kind of shaggy, and it's curling. It's like you can, like, it's like curling below my ears or whatever. And
Mhm.
so, well, it was. And so I was like, "Oh, okay. I need to bleach my hair, but I don't wanna do it with all of the hair that I have now, because when it grows out, it's gonna look real bad." And so I was like, "Okay, we're gonna buzz the side and back of my hair, and I know what to do. I can do it." And it took me 3 tries.
When you bleach your hair, you should do
Yeah.
it before you cut it,
Why?
'cause, uh, you're cutting off, like, all the fried ends.
Ah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So it's like a healthier bleach almost.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know about that.
I've
Next
dyed
time
my
I'll do
hair
it.
many a time. I also cut
I
my hair.
yeah, I bleach my hair a lot. It's like I don't know if it's like I feel like it's a defense mechanism. Where it's like, I'm like, "Oh, big thing happening in life. Bleach hair. I'm gonna go blonde. Scare everyone."
I should just cut everyone's hair when we go on our trip.
And
That'd
you're
be
gonna have
really
a
funny.
are you gonna have a night barber moment? Because I don't think Pancakes is gonna let you anywhere near his hair.
That'd be really funny.
Ugh. 'Cause, I mean, that man has, like, some gorgeous hair. Have you seen it? Like,
Mhm.
in the pictures? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I just
Like,
have very
damn.
curly hair. It's everywhere all the time.
Mhm. I have the problem where my hair is, like, at most points sticks straight, but also has such high volume to it. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like I've done the shorter cuts before,
mhm.
like almost around where yours was at
Yeah.
least,
Mhm.
and it's just so floofy.
Yeah. Mine it's really funny because at a certain point, if I cut it short enough, it just sticks straight up.
Oh, you're
And
like a
I'm like,
baby duck.
"Yeah, it's great. I love it." Especially
Wait,
when
and
my
you bleached it?
yeah. Well,
Dude,
no, I didn't.
you're a tennis ball.
No! I
Tennis
didn't
ball.
it's not that cut. It's not that short. It's fine. It's still floppy on the top. It's okay. I don't
Oh,
look like a tennis ball.
you're only half tennis ball. Got it.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Hey, you
Ugh.
wanted to be here.
I did wanna be here. I missed this so much. I just need to keep telling myself that. I need to be here. This is my choice.
You did this to you.
I did this to myself.
Love that for you.
Mhm.
You put yourself in a box with me
I put
willingly.
myself in the box with you and a little robot that records everything we say,
Hi,
and I did
robot.
that willingly. Craig.
I thought you called him a prick.
I would, but no, I called him by his name, unfortunately.
Damn, government name.
Oh, speaking of, I had a fun little fact that I learned about recently that involves this. So, you know the movie Call Me by Your Name that came out in 2017?
Yes.
So there's that movie and that came out and apparently 2017 was the last confirmed sighting of Apache war bands in the in like the wild,
What?
you know. Yeah. Okay, so you know like um the sorry, hold on. Let me make sure I make sure I'm saying this right because I don't want to be offensive to anybody.
Okay.
Where's the Wikipedia page? There it is.
Probably on Wikipedia.
Yeah, I had to look it up. Um, but yes, here we are. Um, so apparently like after the American Indian Wars, which is what they're called, um, I think it's stupid, but I feel like that's not what they should have been called.
No.
Anyway, um, but the Apache uh people were still fighting in like the places that they were fighting in the Cascade. It was the Cascades. I don't know if it was the Cascades.
I don't know. I went
It
to
was in the
school a million
Southwest.
years ago.
No, 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 no. Okay. It was not. It was um there we are. Sorry. I'm looking this up right now because I want to make sure I'm doing right with it. Um
This gives me time to eat fries. I like this.
yeah, you're welcome. I think it. Ooh, aha! Here we go. Okay,
Eureka.
found it. Um, the last Apache raid in the United States occurred as late as 1924, in Arizona. But apparently, there are still people who were hiding up in the mountains down there until and there were sightings until soon as like 2017. So Apaches were fighting the American government um in 2017 while Call Me by Your Name came out, which is
That's
that
that's
is from
wild.
yeah, that's what it says. I could totally be wrong. Richard, do more research, and if I was wrong, interject here and please tell the people that I was wrong. Better yet, cut it out entirely. Uh, but yeah, I thought that was really interesting. I am like, I hate it, but I also love that the fact that my brain is such like a steel trap for just weird trivia.
Oh, mine is too.
It makes me really good at those Jackbox games where you have to do weird trivia.
Oh yeah, like Murder Trivia Party and everything.
Yes, I'm so good at them.
Me too.
Like, I win all the time, and everybody hates it, so we never play anymore, but those are the only ones I'm consistently good at. Ugh.
Yeah. There's also a rhythm game in the new one.
Mm. Wow, Miso is being demanding.
She really is.
I heard that one. Wow.
It's the French fries.
Ah, I see. Is Miso French?
um, no, she's just dumb.
Ah, okay. So French, yes. Uh,
Same thing.
same thing. I can't say that if I don't have any French friends, but I feel like I'd get crucified either way.
Parlez-vous français?
No. I'm learning
Je,
Hawaiian.
je parle français un peu, mais ce n'est très bon.
I don't know what this is.
I speak French a little bit, but it's not very good.
Ah, I know I'm learning Hawaiian. And I speak a little bit of Spanish and then English. But I barely speak English right on a good day, so like I don't know if that counts.
I okay. In my school, they alternated between French and Spanish every year. So my class got French and the two around us got Spanish.
Oh, interesting.
But they were learning it since kindergarten. And I moved there in 6th grade. So I lost 5
Ah,
years.
yeah.
So I ended up taking French for 7 years, but missing that 5 of like basic grammar and words and stuff.
Mhm.
So I know
Really fucks
more,
you over, yeah.
yeah, I know more complex things. And then the basics, I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Mm,
It's really good, really fun.
yeah. I so my problem with the way that I was taught Spanish is I was taught Spanish specifically for like Central America and like South America, like that sort of Spanish,
Mhm.
like not España Spanish.
Yeah.
So, and I was taught that from 6th grade to the end of my Spanish career, and like not Spanish career, but like Spanish education in high school.
Mhm.
And then I wanted to keep learning because my middle school and my high school were not connected via the same curriculum.
Mhm.
So I basically learned 3 years of Spanish for like and then I learned 3 years of Spanish and then I immediately relearned 3 years of Spanish.
Yeah,
So I
so it's like it
basically just
started
like
over.
yeah, it just started over. So I learned 3 years of the same like I did 3 years repeated of the same thing. And then I was like, "Oh, shit. I want to learn a little bit more of what I'm actually doing," right? And, and so I signed up for a dual enrollment Spanish class,
Mhm.
with my college, and she taught me Spain Spanish.
Interesting.
So all of everything that I had learned already was not applicable,
Hmm.
which was really fucked up. She was like, "This is how you use usted," and like, you know, I she was like, it was really funny because I was like, "I know voy vas vamos van," and she was like, "You forgot like Vice or whatever," and I was like, "I don't use that. I've never been like, they told me specifically never to use that. What are you talking about?" And she was like, "Yeah, you forgot, like, all the other ones." And I was like, "What do you mean?" Anyway, I didn't like that professor very much either because she was just it was mean.
Mm.
Because I was like, because I talked to her. I was like, "I'm sorry, I was taught, like, Central American Spanish, not Spain Spanish because I never needed it." I I'm never around people from Spain either. Like,
Yeah.
everybody who I talk to who speaks Spanish doesn't use usted. I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She was like, "Well, this is the
Please.
proper way to do it." And I was like, "What do you mean? You're from Spain." Never mind. It's fine. I
Yeah, the
just
nice thing was, like, all throughout high school, my French teacher taught us, like, France French and not
mhm,
Canadian French,
mhm.
so that was
I
really nice.
yeah. I know people who speak Canadian French. My grandmother is actually from Canada, where they speak French Canadian or whatever.
Yeah,
Canadian
that
French,
it's like
whatever.
it's a
But
garbled mess.
yeah, she never talks to me in French or anything, like, but I'm just like, "Ah, no."
Let me talk
Like,
to her,
no.
please.
No.
Oh,
You already talked to my dad and my mom. I don't need you to talk to my
I need to know your entire extended family.
I mean, you're probably closer to them than I am right now, like, geographically.
I thought you were gonna mean, like, emotionally, and I was like,
Oh,
"Wow, Richard."
no, 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 no. I miss my family very much. I really want to go see them in all the places that they are at. I just can't take time off work to travel. So,
Felt that.
I am also, like, technically the 3rd oldest grandchild on that side of
Mhm,
the family. I am the 3rd oldest grandchild of my grandfather and my grandmother, not in general in that extended family bit.
mhm, gotcha.
But, yeah, my mom is the oldest out of 5 children on that side. And yet
Yeah, my
somehow I'm not the oldest grandchild. Weird, right?
No, it's like that's the same thing for me. I'm the 4th oldest grandchild, and my mom is the oldest of 4.
Mhm.
So we're
Yeah,
we're in the same boat there.
yeah. It's fine. I like one of the older cousins. The other one is okay. I don't have any I don't have any beef with him, like, so to speak, but I just think he's interesting.
No,
I'll tell you, like, the tea later. Uh, but
yeah, one of my
yeah.
cousins is really cool. She's like really into Ren fairs and stuff, and she mailed
Ooh,
me a Stardew Valley cookbook.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
also went to her wedding and got pissed drunk.
yeah. Oh my god, I'm actually able to go okay, so one of my, I can't remember if he's, like, my 2nd cousin or, like, my I just call them all cousins anyway,
I do too.
'cause, like, I
That's
don't
what they are.
care. I don't care. they're related to me in some aspect that is not an aunt or an uncle or a great aunt or uncle. So fuck it, they're a cousin. And which is except for the one like second cousin to me, or like my mom's second cousin or whoever, who I call an uncle because he's cool and we chill with him. We're rocking with Uncle Doug. We rock with Uncle Doug. He's rocking with us. You know?
Yes, we love
He's
Doug.
he's cool. He's a Marine. We appreciate him. Uh, and he's a smart Marine too. That sounds so backhanded. Oh my god.
It really does.
I'm sorry to any Marines who listen to this podcast. I know Uncle Doug doesn't listen to this podcast. I'm still gonna apologize to him. I know that you're smart and you're way smarter than I like am talking about here, but like I didn't mean to call Marine stuff. Please don't call me later and be like, what the fuck?
Call him. I'll be waiting.
No. Anyway, yeah, but he's like an uncle to me. Yeah, and he technically has kids who I call my cousins. They're
Mhm.
like babies though. Well, they're not necessarily babies anymore. The last time I saw them, they were like 3. Now they're like 6.
Goodness.
I know, and they're so big too. They're twins.
Oh.
Ugh. And they live in Hawaii, man. Because he got relocated there and he's cool and shit. And I'm just like anyway. But yeah, but one of my cousins is getting married this year, in the summer, and I get to go. I'm
Yay!
allowed. Ugh. And then I get to get drunk. I
Yes.
get to get drunk around family. That's gonna be the weirdest fucking moment of my life.
Uh, I got really drunk at my cousin's wedding, and there's a video of me very stumbly doing the YMCA with my cousin who got married, and we were just having a fucking blast together.
Mhm. Yeah. I actually really haven't really met that cousin, is the thing. He's cool. My mom keeps being like, "Oh, he's so cool, you would like him." And they keep trying to like my family keeps trying to like have us talk to each other, I guess. And it just never works. I'm always like either so busy or just like I can't handle this. But he's
Mhm.
really cool. He plays like D&D and all this stuff. So,
Oh,
yeah, he's cool. He's cool. We vibe. But you know, he's also
timing-wise,
like
doesn't vibe.
yeah, timing wise doesn't vibe, and he's also like a good few years older than me. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm just turning 21 and I'm finishing college. What do you what are you doing? Ugh. Anyway, it's fine. My family's cool. They're spread out, but a majority of them are up north. So,
Yeah, my family is either in New York, Georgia, and I have an uncle in Colorado.
mm,
And of course, he's my favorite fucking uncle
mm,
and aunt. I love them dearly, but they live in Colorado.
yeah. Well, my
Ah.
yeah. It's weird because I like when I was a kid, I never like sure I went to like my great grandmother's like 90th birthday as a kid and everybody was there like family wise. Ooh, excuse me. But I was also like 6 and didn't know that that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And it was Buffalo in January. So we
Oof.
never did anything fun except go to the pool, and the pool was fucking freezing in the hotel. Anyway, um,
Yeah, it sounds like the average Buffalo experience.
yeah, but it's weird because like now that I'm an adult and want to like actually interact with my family on that side of the family, it's like I have less time to do it now.
Mhm.
And it's like everybody's split up. It's really weird, and it's whatever. It's really funny because my dad's side of the family is very, like, tight-knit, like, he is the oldest of 2 siblings, and his sister doesn't have kids, and so it's just us, and so technically I'm the oldest grandchild on that side, and it's a lot of pressure because it's very Southern Christian,
Yeah,
on that side, and then I turn around and it's like, a northern northeastern, like, big military family, and I'm like, "Oh, there's such a big difference between these," you know?
yeah. I would still die for your dad, though. I love him.
Yeah. My dad's awesome.
He's
He
great.
he it's so funny that I'm like, "Hey, dad, my friends say hi," and he's like, "Really? That's so nice of him." I'm like, I tell you guys they think you're, like, really cool. What are you talking about?"
See, everyone else thinks I know.
Yeah. Mhm. I honestly, I talked him into the San Diego trip with me, and I was like, "Hey, Jamie's gonna come." And he was like, "Done. Okay, you're good to go." I was
Yes.
like, "Yes!"
I will take
It's
care of you.
yes. It's really funny too, because 'cause I'm like, ugh, because Whoops is like, "I really wanna meet your parents," and I'm like, "We're not stopping by my house." I love you guys. I'm not gonna release a van full of my online friends upon my parents' house.
Can I
I
go to your
can't
house?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah. I just I can't do that to my parents. I
Just go
love them
listen
too
to
much.
music with your dad.
Yeah, it's really funny. I feel like the problem is I feel like everybody would really like my dad, but okay, so here's the thing, is that consistently, whenever I bring friends over to my house, everybody likes my dad, but then is terrified of my mother, and so I'm like, "I don't want I'm good. I don't need that to happen again."
I'm not terrified of anyone.
Uh, yeah,
I'll chat with your mom like we're old friends.
that's good. That's good.
That's what
Ugh.
me and your dad did too. We
Mm.
were like, "Yeah, we've known each other forever."
Exactly. Yeah, it was really fun. Ugh. It's really fun. My dad always does that too. Like, my family is just immediately into, like, "Oh, yeah, you do this, I do this," you know? It's really funny.
Yeah, I also just have, like, this innate sense of being able to talk to anybody
Mhm.
because
Which
I
is
could
really
find
good.
something,
It's
like,
really good.
anywhere. It's great. It's very fun.
Mhm. It's a good
Although,
trait to have.
it does lead to those moments where it's like, I wanna leave this place, but we're still talking, and I
Mhm.
really wanna be polite about saying I wanna fuck off.
Oh my god, yes, I do that all the time. I it's like okay, I think, like, now more than ever, I'm an extrovert, um, but, like, I'll be talking to somebody, and I'm, like, I'm not even, like, anywhere fun. I'm, like, at a grocery store, and this old lady has, like, swiped me into a conversation about, like, her grandkids and how I'm such a nice looking young man and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I gotta go do this." And she
Mhm.
just keeps talking, and I'm like, "Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
I have to
Like
be nice." My upbringing is like, "You have to be nice to old ladies," and then I'm like, "Ah, fuck."
I wanna tell you that I really don't wanna be here anymore,
Mhm.
but I'm
It
being nice about
it's
it.
really great. Yeah, I've gotten really good at, like, leaving politely because of old people at my grandma's church.
Mhm.
Like, they get into conversations with you, and then they just don't stop.
Yeah,
They just yep,
I always
they don't
find
stop.
myself I always find myself just, like, slowly walking away, and then they're eventually like, "Oh, bye," and I'm like, "Okay, bye."
Okay, the thing that I do is, like, "I'm so sorry. I see somebody I have to go talk to." And I'm like, "Thank you for the conversation, by the way. I gotta go." And then I'm, like, walking away. I stand there and I'm like, "Oh, I just saw somebody I have to go see." And then I start backing up and I'm just like, sometimes I have my hands out, like I'm like, whoa, and then I just like run in the other direction.
I
Fine.
like the thought of you like pretending to see someone and then you just walk up to a wall and you're like, I really got to talk to them. I'm sorry, and then
Uh,
you're like backing away, but you just go to a wall and you're like, okay, I'm done.
yep. No, usually I go run and hide in the bathroom.
Love that for you.
Yeah. It's not I like talking to people. I am an extrovert. I just sometimes the people I get into situations talking to is very different than what I actually enjoyed, like,
Yeah.
having moments with.
I feel
Mhm,
like I'm more I'm still a complete introvert, but I'm more extroverted now that I started streaming. Like it's
mhm.
kind of brought that out a little bit into like translating into real world,
Yeah.
and that's fun.
Yeah, that's really fun. I'm really glad that I started streaming because I can channel my extrovert tendencies into streaming instead of, like, going out to the bars every weekend.
Yeah.
Because I have so much to do. I cannot do that to my wallet and my liver. So,
There was a moment last night where we all went out to the diner before we saw Godzilla because I was there with
mhm.
Tim.
Oh, Tim.
Yes. But
Tim moment.
I told Tim, I was telling him about like a post that I saw a while ago, and it was you talk a lot of shit for someone in cum shot distance.
Ugh.
And then
Terrible.
our one friend was like, I dare you to say that louder. And I was like, yeah. And Tim was like, yeah, why not? And I was like, okay.
Oh, no.
So I
Oh,
said it
dear.
really loud, and we were like in the back room, and you just heard everyone outside, like in the bar area, just get really quiet, and I was just like, nah, whatever. It was very silly.
Ah, it's so funny. Ah.
And then I managed to summon two waitresses,
Oh, no.
because our friend, he was like, this lemonade doesn't really taste good, and I was like, oh, just complain. Like I said it jokingly. And then not even a millisecond later, a waitress walks into the back room and she's like, "Oh, how is everything?" And
No!
we're all like, "Oh, it's great." And then I was like, "Come on, you should have complained." Still joking, like we never complain at restaurants or anything.
Mhm.
But I was like, "Oh, you should have complained. That was your perfect chance." And then another waitress came in immediately after and was like, "Everything good?"
They definitely heard you and were waiting for you to complain.
But Tim was like, "Oh my god, you summoned them."
Oh. Oh my god. I okay, the problem is that my mom we start oh god, it's terrible. My mom does this thing sometimes where she's not a Karen, but sometimes she goes into like the ramp up into Karen moment. And so we have to my sister and I have to like be like, "Mom, no. Mom, no. Mom, mom, mom." And it's terrible because one time she asked for ginger ale at a Mexican restaurant,
Oh goodness.
and then they didn't bring her ginger ale, and she had like a moment, and I was like, "Mom, you asked for ginger ale at a Mexican restaurant. What do you think was gonna happen?"
Goodness.
Oh, as much as I love my mother.
I I have an uncle on my mom's side who religiously complains at restaurants. And it's like, dude, how much spit have you eaten in your life by
Oh,
sending shit back constantly? He does
wait,
it.
she sends stuff back?
He sends stuff back every single time he goes out to
Oh,
meet Richard. Every
oh my
single fucking
god.
time.
Oh
And I'm
my
like,
god.
it's like, dude, how many dirty floors have you fucking eaten? How much spit is in your food?
No, 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 no,
If
no.
it's like if something's not right, I just suck it up and I'm like, "Oh, I'll take the rest home," and then I box it up and I fucking chuck it. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna be like, "Oh, can you take this back? It's not perfect."
No, yeah, exactly. Like, if they give me something that is close to what I ordered, I'm good.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like I
I'm
don't
okay. My
I don't
grandfather
give enough
once
of a fuck.
my southern grandfather once did that. And we were at Cracker Barrel, by the way,
Oh,
and so first off, set the scene, Cracker Barrel. I'm 11, and he tells the waitress to send the thing back, and he's like, "I just want a refund, like, I would just like something to be done," and I was, like, sitting there, and I was like, "Even I know at 11 years old that this is not the thing to do." And I was just like,
yeah.
"Oh my god. I can't do this. I can't do this to myself. I can't ever." And I was like, I in this moment, I will never ever send anything back in my life. I just won't eat it.
Yeah, we have, like, an unspoken rule now where it's like, "Okay, don't go out to eat with this uncle.
Mhm.
Just don't do it. It's gonna be
Just
a
don't do it.
miserable experience."
Just don't do it.
But the thing is, he's so nice. Like, he's the kind of person to give you the shirt off his back.
What? Then why?
I don't
How?
know.
Is
I
it ju
don't know.
is it just like the asshole parts of his psyche coming out, especially with the food, or is it just
I
what is it?
guess. But it's just like, okay, we don't go out to eat with him, and then everything is A-okay.
Mhm.
Oh my
Oh,
lord. Dude, I'm so stuffy.
I can't do this. I I'm just like, ugh. I can't do it to myself is the problem. I'm just like, ugh. Anything that would ever cause like secondhand embarrassment or just like full on embarrassment, I can't do.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I'll die here and now if I will pay extra money to make sure that this goes away because I can't do this to myself.
Yeah, it ain't my cup of tea.
Mhm. Ugh.
I I'm an idiot.
Oh,
I
I mean, we
broke the
knew
whole
this.
Shut the fuck
Sorry.
up.
Sorry.
No, I broke the little
Oh,
cap thing on my Apple Pencil.
oh no. Oh, that's actually shit.
No, it could have been worse. I have like a little silicone topper for it
Mhm.
to keep it so when I have to charge it, it just like kind of the top hangs with it.
Mhm.
And I snapped the silicone bit that actually keeps it attached. So now I'm using nail glue to glue it back together.
Ah, I see.
'Cause I was fiddling while we were talking, and I was like, "Well, that's gone now." Whoopsie doodles.
Mhm.
I goofied.
Goofied.
But it's A-okay, maybe. I'll find out in a few minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're going over there, so I don't play with you more.
Mhm. Yeah.
I have to show you something really silly after this.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
did a goofy
Oh,
thing.
I have some tea to spill also after this.
Yes.
So, uh, it's about the situation that's been unfolding recently
Oh boy.
within, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Situations. Yay.
Yeah, it's so fun. I hate the thing is I've talked about this on stream, on my own stream and on Kai's stream, where I'm just like, yeah, I am a drama hound. Like the internal southern porch sitting lady genes activated within me when I got to college, and now I know everything there is to know about certain dramas.
Yeah.
And so it's really funny that that happens to me. I'm like, "Oh, expert. That's me." But
It's just funny because it's like I don't cause drama. It's not my thing. I just kind of stay away from it. But I'm really level-headed about things, so people will come to me
yeah.
and it's like, "Oh, I know everything," just because people talk to me.
Mhm. It's not that I'm level-headed. I'm very clearly not level-headed. Um about anything ever in my life. Uh,
You
but
did bleach your hair.
I did bleach my hair. But I mean it in the way of like I'm a gossip, you know? But if
Mhm.
somebody asks me to keep something quiet, I will keep something quiet.
Yeah.
Like, hell, it'll be terrible for me personally. Like, I will hate it so much to keep it quiet, but I'll keep it quiet. So, I don't know.
Yeah. It's
It
like my thing is if someone isn't explicitly like, "Oh, you can tell this to other people," I just don't say shit.
mhm,
'Cause it's like it's not my place to tell other people your issues.
mhm. I I have the problem where I need to like not commiserate, but like run shit by people
Mhm.
because it's not that I'm not traumatized, okay? I just my emotional response to things and the way I see things is very different from the average person.
Mhm.
Uh if for a couple reasons that I'm not going to get into. Um but one of those is, I need to make sure that I'm not either overreacting or underreacting to a piece of stimuli,
Yeah.
especially with gossip. And so I have to run. Sometimes I'm just like, I know they haven't told me to like not say anything or say anything, but I need to run this by a person I consider normal so that
Mhm.
I know the correct response to have to this.
Yeah. I get that.
Yeah. I'm not saying that like I'm a psychopath or like I'm weird or whatever. I just, you know.
No, you're a psychopath. It's okay.
Well, a psychopath is like the absence of emotion, right? I feel a lot of emotions.
I have too many.
I
Please,
have so many emotions.
please take
And
some off my hands.
yeah, exactly. Or at least like turn the dial down, please. Like I cry so much.
I know.
Okay, well, I know you know. You've heard me cry. It's fine. Ugh.
Ah, are we winding down?
Are we winding down? I think we are.
I think we are.
We've been going for about an hour.
Finally.
I think yeah, we can wind down. I
I
think
think we wind down.
we'll wind down. You're yawning. We're gonna wind down.
Dude, I got a sandwich that's begging to be eaten.
Exactly. So thank you for listening to this episode of Yap Shack. Hopefully we start doing these again consistently. Um, if not, fuck you guys. You're gonna get what you get. That's so mean. Actually, I can't say that. Oh,
Get what you get and don't fucking whine about it.
yeah. It'll happen. Stuff happens. We're busy people. We both have outside jobs outside of content creation, and sometimes shit gets worked around. So, um,
Or
we're
I'm
gonna
just
try.
tired.
Yeah, or Jamie's just tired, or has a migraine.
Yes.
So, but yeah, this is a hobby for us both. Um, you know,
Hobby Lobby.
we're
Live,
gonna
laugh,
do it.
love.
Yeah, we're gonna do it when we have time. We're gonna do it when we want to do it. So that's gonna mean that posting episodes are sporadic, but I feel like it'll be fun. It
Yeah.
gives a sense of excitement. You never know when it's gonna happen. You never know when it's gonna pop up.
Fuck you. Who needs a schedule?